take a look at that slower. This lick uses some interesting stuff going on here. We got a E minor triad arpeggio with sweep picking, and then I use a little bit of the scale on the D string and some pull-offs. I use the same basic concept starting on the 4 chord, the A minor triad, as well as some scale movement and then pull-offs. Same picking directions. Now, all I'm going to do is repeat the same thing up an octave, but it's going to incorporate a bar with the index finger. And then a slide into an E minor triad. Let's check that out slow. So let's take a look at what's going on with this lick. But there's a bunch of stuff going on. Basically, I'll break it down step by step so we can get a closer look. Let's start with a E minor arpeggio, E minor 7. And I use a little bit of legato in here. I shift up. It's a G major 7. And I'll do a little E minor / Dorian sequence. And that's going to be utilizing mostly hybrid picking. Slide with the first finger. I'm going to catch a B minor 7 arpeggio. And then this is the real trick. I'm tapping with the middle and the ring fingers. Let's check that out slower. In this lick, I'm using a couple different kinds of picking. That's going to be the emphasis here is the right hand. Essentially, the first part is kind of like an Eddie Van Halen style partial picking lick. And that'll be where I just pick one, I pick, and then I do a couple of pull-offs at the end of the lick. So down, up, pull, pull. And then this is where things are going to change just a little bit. I'm going to slide up to the 12th fret on the D string. And as I ascend there in the 12th position, I am going to utilize economy picking, which is using basically downstroke every time I change string. So down, up, down, down. Do that once more. And then here I'm going to shift into 8th note triplets and do E minor triad with an added 9th. The pull off there on the D string. Let's check that out a little slower. In this lick, I'm using hybrid picking and hammer-ons and pull-offs, as well as a little pedal tone. I'll just show you what I'm talking about. So that's every time I'm changing strings here, I'm using when I go up, I'm using the middle finger on my pick hand. And from here, I'm going to pivot off the D note, 12th fret on the D string. And I'm basically just descending, and I'm plucking that with my middle finger. With a little grace note slide there into the F sharp. There you go. check that out just a tad slower. So in this lick, it's using a pretty wide finger stretch here, 12th fret to 19th fret. And I start with actually plucking the note with my middle finger on my right hand. And I do a pivot. And it's worth noting that when I'm shifting down at the end of this lick, I'm actually mostly doing it legato, which I'm just hammering to each new string with just the left hand. So let's try that again so you can get a better look at it. Requires quite a bit of finger strength, but it's well worth it. It sounds really smooth and flowing.